What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm gonna be working with the Ranger today. Fortunately, have not touched the engine yet, but I'm going to get to it, which you may have seen something over here. Not that, but I don't know if you can see it. Anyways, yeah, that happened. So one day I was putting stuff, because I've been just putting the old oil and stuff from our oil changes in here, and I shut it, and then I went to go open it later, and it was not opening. And I'm sure other people are having this issue, but if you look inside here, you can see this side doesn't pull open, but this side does. So the latch on this side is working, this latch is not. So to do this, I've never taken it apart, but we should be able to see what's broken in there. We just got to move some of this stuff out of the way. And normally there is like a panel that runs along here, but to get to it we first have to take off the plastic bed liner, and luckily this one only has this one, this one, this one, and this bolt, and then we will get underneath it. Now, however, if you don't have access to the tailgate, let's say you have a bed cover on here, and the only way to undo the bed cover is from opening the tailgate, like for instance the new one that I just installed on my truck, this Express. The only way to undo the bed cover is to open the tailgate, which just fell, I think a rock, and to pull the latch here. So we have to somehow get to its latch on the Ranger, or you're going to have to cut into your bed cover somehow, or somehow get to your latch if you can from underneath. Like here, I can get my hand in there, I can probably get something to push it, but unfortunately can't really get it here. So if that's the case with your truck, like the tailgates on the newer trucks are ratcheting, the tailgates on these older trucks, they have a, you can kind of see it in there, that thing. If you can somehow get a wire up and around it and yank it, you should be able to pull it back enough to get to it. But fortunately, we have access to this, so we're gonna see what's broken with the latch. So let's go ahead and get a, I think it's a T30 or T25, probably looks like a T30, and then do this. So I'm gonna do that right now. So it is a T30. So you take this, throw that off to the side, and this was the panel I was talking about that you're gonna take off. It looks like somebody possibly was already in here at some point, because two of them are missing. So take that off, and if we look, sees here, this clip right here, let me bring you guys in closer. So the reason our handle's not opening, when you pull the handle, it pulls these in, which pulls this lever, which pulls that end in, releases that latch. This one, you pull it, will release that latch and open the tailgate. Looks like our clip here keeps just breaking, so we're going to pull that. Is that one? Pull that. And now our tailgate is open. Yay! And this is what I mean by the Rangers have it where it's like a wedge like this, so you're able to pull it back. When the F-150s have a ratchet style, the newer trucks, or at least my F-150 has a ratchet style like a door, so you can't really shove anything in there. But now we have to see if we can get a replacement clip or just epoxy this in here, which I think that's what we're going to end up doing, is just epoxying this in. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, any epoxy should do. I'm just using this because it's what I have. And well, oh, now is I could probably go to the dealership and buy the said clip, or order it online, or, you know, go to the junkyard and get it. But here's the thing. Some of you might need a quick fix. You don't want to wait on the dealership, or, I mean, going to the junkyard, yeah, you can get one, but who's to say it won't break just as fast, or whatever. But maybe your time is valuable to you, and you're out on the job site, and you need your truck fixed now. Well, guess what? Like me, you probably have epoxy in the bed of your truck for jobs you've been working on, and boom, epoxy it in. It'll be dry. This epoxy I think takes a couple hours, but if you're on the job site, you can just leave this open and sets in 40 to 50 minutes, and then full cure in 24 hours. Done. So done and done. So that's that. Just gonna put the panel back on. So normally you would put the panel back, put the bolts in, but these bolts are for the bed liner itself, and because I don't like plastic bed liners, we're going to put these bolts aside right over there. We're going to leave the panel there until I can get the bolts specifically for the panel. But otherwise, you just put everything back the way you took it apart and you're good to go. So now this works. That goes in. That goes in. And now the tailgate can function. So we're going to just leave it like this and let it set and cure up before I shut it so it doesn't pop off. But otherwise, that is the way to fix your tailgate latch. Now, if you're watching this wondering if like your lock mechanism isn't working, if you have one, let me show you something that I use. Quick peek. I use this stuff for my trailer locks, and I will even spray it in my truck lock before on my F-150. And it does, it's a dry lube Teflon. So if you have like the lock here, I've sprayed it in there before. If you have the little straw, spray it right inside the opening. Same thing I'll do for my locks. I'll actually spray all of this on my trailer, because these locks are stainless steel, everything like that, but come winter time the corrosion does jam it up. So I just spray it down with this stuff, and then this way it's not all greasy come later on. It's a dry lube, as you can see, but it keeps it all lubed up and nice and doesn't seize up, and well, it works. So little tip there, this way your stuff stays lubricated but not all greasy where dirt and stuff sticks to it. We're just gonna spray all this down here. You know, kind of running out a little bit. Need to buy some more. So yeah, anyways. Okay, I just kind of realized the epoxy isn't really gonna work because this little plastic piece does have to move in here, so you are gonna have to get a new clip no matter what. But basically you get the new clip, reinstall it, very simple. However, I did put epoxy in there to hold the clip together. What you could do as a quick fix, here's something, hold on. Zip ties. And bam, this way it still holds it onto the thing, see? So it's not gonna pop off. Still functions, but it won't pop off. All right, let me just go wash my hands right quick. Okay, so ignore the epoxy fix, but do the zip tie fix. So I already did like an outro. We'll skip to that. So if I say anything that doesn't make sense about the zip tie, that's why. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, big thumbs up. If it was helpful in any way, again, big thumbs up. And if there's something that I missed or little tips or tricks that you use, let us know down in the comments section below. And as always, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And we're gonna pull the engine out of this very soon. It's been sitting way too long, so we're gonna pull the engine very soon. And there's something else right over here that I'm not showing you guys yet because I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. And until I know what I'm doing with it, I don't want to talk about it in case something happens where I get rid of it or something like that. Anyways, I will catch you guys later. Bye.